أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today we have come again with another video from Yassarnal Quran, and today we are going to learn about SHADDA. SHADDA is one of the most difficult lessons for the children to learn, and we will try to read it today in a way that you will be able to understand the essence of SHADDA. Then you will be able to read it perfect, inshallah, if you will work hard. So when we go to the Yassarnal Quran, we see in lesson number 22 that Shadda in effect is a repetition of a letter. It means that a letter which has Shadda, it is actually two times, but with two different sounds. But the sound of these two letters is not the same. Let us go to the examples and understand it better. If you see the first example, Abba is actually Ab and Ba, which means that if you see a letter has Shadda, that means that letter is actually two times. But if you see Ba, first one has Jazm, the second Ba has Fatha. So whatever sign will come with Shadda will be placed and read on the second time of that letter. If we read it simply, it will be Ab Ba. But we are going to read it together and it will become Abba, Abba. So this stay on that letter is actually reading of Shadda. If you go to the next example, if you see Lam is two times. The first Lam has Jazm and the second Lam has Kasra, because in the actual word also with Shadda, Lam has Kasra. So if we read it, it will be Hilli, Hilli. And the third example also is the same, that the first Fa has Jazm and the second Fa has Dhamma, because Shadda and Dhamma, they are placed on Fa. So it will be read Affu, Affu. So one thing you have to keep in mind is that when you are reading Shadda, your sound should not break. You should not make it totally silent. Your sound should continue in your mouth, and we stay for a short time on it. Then we go to the next letter. Now we jump into the examples. Ab, Abba, Jab, Jabba, Dabba, Sabba, Shabba, Ib, Ibbi, Jib, Jibbi, Dibbi, Sibbi, Shibbi, Ub, Ubbu, Jub, Jubbu, Dubbu, Subbu, Shubbu. So this is the way to read Shadda. The most important thing is to stay on a letter which has Shadda. And if you go to the next page, there are some examples where Shadda is placed on Noon and Meme. And the rule for Noon and Meme is that whenever Noon and Meme have Shadda, then we stay more than ordinary letters. For example, Hinnu, Hinna, Hunna, Hanna, Hamma, Hammi, Humma. So this is the way to read Noon and Meme whenever they have Shadda. So if we go to the next page, there we see now they have given three letters, and either the second one or the third one has Shadda. How do we read? The same thing we have to keep in mind, that we have to stay on the letter which has shadda. Allama, la'alla, fasalli, yuhibbu, sabbaha, halumma. So this is the way to read shadda. Generally, whenever students they read this shadda, these first two pages they are very easy for them. So the next exercise is about the shadda on the vowel. As we know, we have three vowels in Arabic. So shadda comes either on waw or on ya. How do we read? The same thing we have to keep in mind to stay on that letter where the shadda is placed. Avva, bavva, tavva, tivva, thivva, jivva, juvva, hawwa, khuwwa. And if you go to ya, how do we read? Ayya, ayyi, ayyu, bayyu, tayyu, tayyi, thayyi, jayyi, jayya. So you see, what is important is to keep in mind that we have to stay for a short time on a letter which is with shadda. If we go to the next page, we see there lesson number 23. And similar lesson we have already read, which was related to jazm. Here it is related to shadda, that whenever we read a word in which there are letters without any sign, if we see a letter has fatha, kasra or dhamma, then after that there are letters which are without any sign, and after those empty letters or blank letters there is shadda. Then all the letters in between which are blank will not be read. For example, walla, nassu, halla, mussa, kaddi, hanna. So this is the way to read them as well. Let's go to the next page. And on the next page, we see lesson number 24. In this lesson, we are taught how to read shadda when it is with tanween. And tanween, as we know, is double kasra, double fatha, and double dhamma. So let us go to the mixed exercise. Sirru, sirrun, hazzi, hazzin, zillin, zillun. So this is how we are going to read them. And another mixed exercise is hubban, saffan, qawiyyun, marjuwan, waliyun, mukibban. So this is the way to read them. So if the shadda comes with the vertical fatha, then how do we read? That is lesson number 25. Allah, Allah, sawwa, nazzar, lidda, anna, laqqa, Allahu fasawwahunna. So here another thing which we need to learn is this word Allah, whenever it is joined with fatha or dhamma, then it is going to be thick. For example, here if you see alif has fatha, and this fatha is going to join the word Allahu. So this is going to be read thick, Allahu. But if there is kasra which is going to join this word Allahu, then it is not going to be thick at all. It is going to be very, very light. For example, when we read Surah Al-Fatiha, it is written Alhamdulillahi, Lillahi. If we read it lillah, it is going to be wrong, because there is kasra which is going to join the word Allah, then it is going to be read lillahi. In the same way, if ba has kasra and it is going to join Allah, it is going to be billahi. But here, because there is fatha, so we are going to read it with a thick sound. Allahu, Allahu fasawwahunna. So this is how we read it. The next lesson is 26, Shadda with vertical kasra. So the same thing we have to keep in mind. On Shadda we have to stay, and after that whatever is the sign, we read that one. Bi, bi, ni, mi, nabiyina. It is very easy. Now in the lesson number 27, 3 letters with combined sounds. That is, that Ain is to join Lam and Lam is going to join Mim. So there are 3 letters which are going to combine each other. How do we read them? Is also very easy if you keep that thing in mind, that on Shadda we are going to stay for short time on the letter which has Shadda. Allam, Rasham, Massat, Kinnal, Fiddun. So this is the way to read them. And if there is Shadda and after Shadda there is blank alif, how do we read? Fa'a, Rabba, Dhanna, Radda, Khawwa, Iyya, Lamma. This is the way to read this also. So there are other examples or other exercises for this. So we are going to leave them and go to the next page and see that sometimes we meet Shadda 2 times. How do we read? In the same way that we stay on these 2 letters, the way we have learned before this. How to read them? Naswadda, Waddulla, Liyulla, Nasayyi, Yadhakka, Mutawwi. So this is the way we continue reading other examples which are given in this exercise. We go to lesson number 28 quickly and see. There we have 4 letters with combined sounds. How do we read? Let us see. Lut, Tayyaw, Tazzaqu, Hillisay, Warrazza, Wallunnal. So this is the way to read them. And there are more examples on page number 56. We can read few of them. قالوا طيرنا شجرة الزقوم محل الصيد هو الرزاق. So this is the way to read all these examples of different types of signs which come after Shadda or with Shadda. So we hope and pray that this lesson also will be beneficial for you. May Allah make it so. We will see in the next video, inshallah, once again. Till that time, we say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.